finally happened. Oh, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're going back at y'all with another video. We got some breaking news. Literally had just run home. I was gonna talk about the Union new look of the Air Jordan 1 High. We'll wait for that tomorrow. We gotta talk about the lost and found restock that's gonna happen on Snkr app. And I'm telling you, hey, we've been talking about it for months now, since the beginning of the release. And you know, we've seen some other stores did some restocks here and there. Obviously, it didn't really mean much because they probably only had like 1 or 2 pairs on the site. Now, Nike just posts up on the Snkr app, so you know it's official. You know it's legit. So, restock is finally going to happen. I think people have been waiting for this. People want another second chance. You already know how tough this release was. Let's be for real. This is probably the worst, if not the worst ever release on the Snkr app. Like, it's so difficult to get through. You couldn't even enter in like the draw. Like it was just a big mess. Now, with that being said, if you want to look on the Snkr app here, they have like a little poll going on. Like, if we restock the Air Jordan 1 Chicago next week, would you? There's a poll. Hush hush, or tell everyone in the group. Obviously, my job is to tell you guys, so you know. Right now, it says right here, 3 days left. Over 71,000 people actually voted. 3 days left. That I'm thinking that's how long this poll is gonna be up. So I'm thinking sometime next week we're gonna see a restock. Don't know exactly when it's gonna be. Could be Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Who actually knows? Which is crazy because, I mean, isn't the Travis Scott's releasing, the Lucky Green's releasing later this week? So jam-packed going on. But either way, this is crazy. I think this is good news for anyone out there that hasn't got the lost and found yet. You guys already know this is big hype, OG1 Chicago colorway, great storytelling. This is probably one of the best shoes that came out. This is the best shoe in my opinion, Sneaker of the year for me. I'm sure a lot of people really liked it and wanted it, but overall, man, I think this is actually pretty exciting. But I don't want everyone to get their hopes up, okay? Because we don't know how much stock's gonna be. All right, I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of high because why would Snkr promote it on their app? Like, why would they even say anything? I mean, obviously, I think Nike knows that a shock drop isn't a shock drop anymore. You know, everyone knows when the shock drop is gonna happen, and you know, it's not the days anymore with a real shock. Things are gonna get leaked out, so they just went ahead and they leaked it out themselves, right? They just went ahead and let you guys know that it's probably gonna happen. So next week, if they said if again. Nike can end up doing whatever they want. It's their company, they can do whatever they want. You know, they know that we're just gonna keep waiting for them whenever they do it. With that being said, if it does happen next week, how would they do it? Will it be draw? Will it be Leo drop? Or I actually think it will probably end up being EA. I had a discussion with this with Roscoe just a minute ago. We were on the phone just talking about this situation. That's why I like talking to my the homies, man. We can always talk about this, you know, share content and ideas and stuff. But he thinks it's EA, and I kind of agree. That it kind of actually makes sense that it might be EA. Just saying it might be. Don't kill me if it does or if it doesn't. Just saying. That's why we were talking about like, hey, on the poll on the Snkr app, make sure you guys vote it up right now so you guys can, it's kind of like entering into you to qualify in EA. Because that's kind of one way to fight against the bots. Because if they do draw or Leo drop or whatever, they already know bots are gonna come in and eat it up. Like we saw what happened last year. That's why no one can get in. It was really terrible. So that's one way to fight against bots. Did that whole poll thing for you guys to get that Nike Dunk ID. So I think it kind of works. So if you guys want, make sure you guys definitely at least do the poll. It takes 2 seconds, guys. Would you tell someone or would you not? You know, would you tell the group or would you not? I think the way how bots work on Snkr, like I said, hey, I don't bot. I wouldn't know. I know people that do bot, but the way it is, I think it's just more of a numbers game. Like I saw one person, they had like over 100 accounts. They got like maybe 2 to 3 pairs. And here we are, most normal people, we only have 1 or 2 accounts, you know, me and wifey. And that's what we gotta go up against. So that's why they're doing the poll to see if you're active in the app. You know, that's how I think they're gonna try to see and maybe do EA that way. You know, just see some activity because a lot of these bots, they can't go through all their accounts and start, you know, clicking it on. I mean, I guess they could if they really want to, but it just makes it more easier to see who's active, who's not. That's all I'm saying. So make sure you guys join the poll, be a little active on the app. You know, that way, if anything happens, if you are EA or if they can choose you, I'm not sure what their criteria is, because sometimes they'd be like, if you took an L the first time, then you have a chance to get EA or something. Or if you got, what was it one? If you got over 20 L's on Air Jordan 1s, you might get EA. And I think it happened in the last release. I forgot what it was, but it was like SBs or something like that. If you had, or no, it's a reimagine. If you took an L on the reimagine last time in the free throws, you were gonna get EA. And the people that did, they actually got through. So you know, hopefully Nike gets through, get this done. If anything, definitely by, I say from today till next week, wake up kind of early. Wake up at 10 a.m. Be active on the app. You know, make sure you have all your notifications on. Definitely download the updated version on the Snkrs app, so that way, you know, in case you do get EA, you'll get, you know, the messages and all that, because I'm not sure how many pairs it's gonna be. Like, I think it's gonna be somewhat decent high stock, but how much? Like, will it be 50,000 pairs? Will it be 100,000 pairs? Remember, on release date, there was over 300,000 pairs, and it seemed like almost a lot of people took L's, some people got in, but, you know, obviously the bot kind of took a lot and killed it. I think Nike kind of either canceled it or took some off. So this is probably what these pairs are. I know some people are gonna make fun of, like, oh, these are the Modi pairs. I think these are the cancellation pairs that came from people that were botting, or just maybe Nike has some pairs left over, or maybe Nike just didn't release all the stock just because they knew what was going to happen. So they only released a little bit, and yeah, I think that's probably what happened. So I think there's a decent amount. So good luck, guys, out there trying to get these lost and founds. I know it's been tough. It just kind of like happened right after the movie was released of the Nike Air, or the movie Air with, you know, I haven't seen the movie yet, but, you know, it just kind of, everything falls into place, right? Hell, maybe even Nike's capping. Maybe Nike's even just playing with their emotion. They're not going to release the restock at all, you know? We never know. But with that being said, what happens if they do release like 50,000, 100,000 pairs? What will happen to the resale? Will these tank? Will it go down even more? I really don't think so, because like the price is already high on these things, the lost and founds. It's an OG Air Jordan 1 Chicago colorway. You know, I just don't see it going down, even with it coming, you know, a lot of pairs out there. Because, you know, people out there are going to want to double up. They're going to want to get as many pairs as they can. You know how it's going to be. I just don't see it go down too much. If it does, maybe like 20 bucks to what the asking price is right now on the market. But I think with the whole restock and everything, it actually might cause more demand, because now it gets more awareness of the shoe. People remember it, and then they want to go out and like, hey, that was the last chance. Now we have to pay for resale. Something like that. I think it's going to actually put more eyes on the lost and founds, and they're going to be even harder to get. So anyway, guys, man, good luck getting these things. I hope Nike does it right. I hope it gives everyone a fair chance to get these things. But I think this is good news, man. We finally got some good news. I know it's been a slow week. It's been a slow few months. You know, finally the restock is gonna happen like 5 months after the release, if it does happen. All right. Anyway, guys, just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.